Welcome back to Liberty Tree Gaming. We are inside Nebakov Fortress. In the last episode, we rode with Hans down to Nebakov to on behalf of Lord von Bergow. He wants us to gather support for his plans, I believe it was. If I can go back to journal there. Yeah, so up here, region is plagued by a group of bandits, and von Bergow is gathering troops to strike against them. So he sent us to this fortress to get support. And while Hans is talking with the captain, I forget the name, Nebakov, maybe. We're supposed to investigate or look around and generally wait. So yeah, we need to look for find out more about the horses, because they had a lot of horses out here. So we're gonna go do that. We already played dice with that fellow and won, and we played had a little duel with the guy here and we won that one as well. They seem to be hiding something. They were kind of suspicious about what's going on in there.
Me.
Oh. What's up?
Well, I never. The great warrior himself has come to visit. I can't remember the last time anyone beat Michael. You didn't hold back.
Aye, but nor did he. That's why I'm here, actually. He knocked me about a bit. I was wondering if you'd take a look at my wounds, if you've got a moment.
That's what I'm here for. Show me so I know if I need to apply ointment, stitches, or the saw.
It surely won't be all that bad.
Don't worry, Sir Knight. You'll live here in one piece. Well, I've done what I could. Better now?
Aye. Much better. Thanks a lot.
I'm glad. Will you tell me who you are?
Henry.
I'm Henry.
Lord Capon's retainer. We're on a mission from Lord von Bergow.
Oh, I'm Klara. Nice to meet you, Sir Knight.
I'm not actually a knight, so shouldn't claim false valor, but let's see.
I'm not a knight, actually.
Oh, how come? You look like one.
Knights are a separate class. Not every noble with a sword is a knight, you know.
Please explain it to me then.
Knight is the title of part of the lower nobility, but that doesn't mean that they're genuine dubbed knights. To be dubbed a knight, take the oath and so on, you first have to serve as a page for some time. And then you perform some great feat, like heroism in battle, and only then are you rewarded with knighthood.
My word. I had no idea it was that complicated. I'd love to hear more, but I have to go and get some more herbs. I'm running low. Would you like to come with me? And maybe tell me something about yourself?
Yeah.
I will be only too happy to escort such a comely maid.
Comely? You'll make me blush. Come on then, let's go. If I don't get back soon, the sick will start to treat themselves with schnapps, and that wouldn't do. Shall we go? Our little fortress doesn't impress you much, I suppose. You must be used to real castles. Actually, that's why I'm so pleased you're here. A bit of excitement at last. Tell me more about knights, or better still, about yourself. Where have you been? What have you seen?
Let's go with Rebislavitz.
All right, then. Some time ago, my native region, far from here, was plagued by a gang of bandits. I tracked them, and it wasn't easy, until I found their secret stronghold in an abandoned village. A battle broke out. I fought my way to the loft of a run-down church. There, I found their leader and killed him in a duel.
You really aren't any run-of-the-mill man-at-arms. At least I have nothing to fear when I'm with you. Tell me more, please.
In the hills above Sasau River, I discovered the enemy's hidden camp. I told the lords about it, and they assembled a force. Just like Lord von Bergow is doing now. We approached under cover of darkness and attacked.
Clever. And how did it work out? Do tell.
I myself led the attack and fought my way to the main tent.
He's so humble.
That night I fought like Alexander the Great himself.
I don't know this Alexander of yours, but he sounds like a real knight. Thank you for telling me your stories. It's nothing like my life. I just patch up the lads when they come back cut up and bruised, like last time. But I have other talents too.
This is probably a distraction to keep me away from looking at anything. All right, Klara. What do you say? Or have to say?
This really is a lovely spot. If it was up to me, I'd just lie down in the grass and take it easy. But I can't.
Why not?
I have to gather herbs to treat the wounded. When the ointments and concoctions run out, they reach for the liquor. And if his lordship found out I was dawdling, he'd have my guts for garters.
Does Sir Jaromier treat you badly?
Not at all. He's a good master, but strict, I can't lie. Still, now you're here, you can help me with those herbs. Then maybe we'll find a moment.
For dawdling? I can.
Maybe I'll tell you some stories in return.
I know quite a bit about herbs, I think. So just tell me what's wrong with your lads, and I'll come up with a remedy.
Really? So tell me how to treat fever, say, or shortness of breath.
In that case, you'll need sage and chamomile, maybe some poppy or marigold, am I right?
Aye, exactly right. I've got enough chamomile. It's the rest I need. Above all, the marigold. Since you know all about it, you'll be back in a jiffy, won't you? It all grows in the glade here, but sometimes it takes a while to find.
I think I'll manage.
All right. So, what do I need to get here? Poppies and sage. And do we have any updates here? Keep on notice there are quite a few horses. Yes. Where did that go? Is it up here? I don't see anything else about the herbs up here. All right, so sage and poppies. All right, those are easy. Sage. Looks kind of like that, but more purple. There's the poppies. Gotcha. What is it, Mutt? What are you finding up here? There's sage.
What's that you got?
What? The deer spot? Got it. That's sage. And is this anything overgrown hut? Alright, well, an old pointy spindle. Alright, let's get back to her. You haven't moved far, lady.
I've got everything.
Wonderful. Thanks a lot. You've really helped me out.
You promised you'd tell me something.
I will. Don't worry. But first I want to show you something. Hurry.
Oh, really? Is it this abandoned hut we were just at?
Nice. Now tell me what's so important that you couldn't tell me back there in the glade.
I wanted to give you a riddle.
A riddle? Why?
You'll know soon enough. Now listen. I bloom in silence, a petal's grace, a delicate charm in a hidden place, a whispered scent, a subtle ploy. What am I, elusive and coy? Solve this riddle, unlock the joy.
The only petal I see here is called Klara.
The right answer. And now for your reward. Farewell for now, Henry, and thank.
Okay, good. It did get me dressed. It's probably gonna come back to haunt us. Almost guaranteed. Oh look, graves.
I'm always glad to see polite people like you. God be with you.
Cheers. I hope you have an uneventful shift.
Alright, horses. Villager doesn't want to talk.
Sir, got a moment? I'm going into the woods to collect dead wood, if you know what I mean.
Aye. Dead wood for kindling. You can never have enough of that. The nights can be cold, can't they? Very wise.
That's interesting. Now, the last person that took us into the woods, the same thing better not happen here. I want to check something. I don't understand. I don't know what this buff is. Henry's hair of the dog. Oh, okay. That was, yeah. He had drank a little bit too much in the last episode.
It's a good thing you're here, sir. You ain't local, are you? I've never seen you or the other gent who came with you.
That's right. We're not from round here. We came to see Sir Jaromier on Lord von Bergov's business.
That's just it. I ain't seen Sir Jaromier in ages. Them new men-at-arms are in charge now. They told us they're Sir Jaromier's friends guarding the fortress against the bandits in these parts. But there aren't half a lot of them, sir. Day and night they come and go, and there never was that many men-at-arms here long as I can remember. Oh, I think some guards are coming this way. They mustn't see me, otherwise I'll be for it. Mark my words, sir. Something ain't right here.
Okay. What's up, sir?
I heard something suspicious here. It would never have occurred to me that it was you, sir. You shouldn't be creeping through the undergrowth like that. Someone might mistake you for a hare and shoot you. And that would be most unfortunate.
Thanks for your concern, but I'm fine. I may have the ears of a fox and the eyes of a hawk. I'm nothing like a hare, though.
Well, I've got the nose of a wolf, so watch out. You're an honored guest. You shouldn't be creeping through the undergrowth like some wild boar. All your needs will be taken care of in the fortress, as hospitality demands.
Okay. So, what's our journal saying now? Let's see, I arranged to go on a walk with local girl, Klara. I took her around the area and helped her pick some herbs. We then went somewhere a bit more private and had a nice shag. I won't be forgetting this outing anytime soon. Spoke to a villager outside the fortress, and he told me some strange things. He hasn't seen Lord Jaromier for a while, and apparently a large group of armed men arrived at the fortress. It wouldn't be a bad idea to take a good look around and search the fortress thoroughly. Ask Petzel the groom about the horses too, so that's another thing I need to do if I can. Alright, so there's definitely strange things happening up here. Are you the groom? Yeah, let's talk.
God bless you, sir.
Lovely horses you have here.
Aye, right beauties, ain't they?
There must be more of them than men in the fortress. That many horses must have cost a fortune.
That's right. Sir Jaromier had a stroke of luck.
What stroke of luck was that?
Look, this is noble's business. I shouldn't go flapping my lips about it.
So there is something dodgy about it, eh?
Bollocks! It's all above board, especially our horses. Why not do something for your own lord's honour instead of insulting my lord's honour? We sometimes have this little race. You've got a horse, so you can show us your riding skills, eh?
Oh, let's see. Let's try that.
Don't try that on with me. I'm the retainer of Lord Capon of Perkstein. So bear that in mind and start talking.
Beg pardon, sir.
The horses. Where did Lord Nebakov get them?
All right, if you insist. Well, lucky for him, but not so lucky for others. We came across a bunch of them bandits who prey on folk here. We tore into them and hacked them to pieces. A couple of our lads didn't make it. God rest their souls. But we kicked their asses, and we took their horses. They had loads of them. Who knows where they got them, but that's by the by now.
I see. Take good care of those horses, then.
I will. And you, sir. Maybe I mentioned it before, but if you're at a loose end, the horses need to stretch their legs a bit. You could help us out. Just a little race around the area. It would do.
I didn't realize that would be the end of the conversation.
And if you managed to beat our lad, you wouldn't go away empty-handed.
Okay. Dang it, that may have messed that up then. Something seriously not right at Nebakov Fortress. There are too many suspicious things going on. I have to keep looking and figure it out. A fish stinks from the head, as they say. Hey, buddy, let's talk.
Let me be, sir. I don't have anything to say.
Now, I did already, sneak into these houses.
What does that Peltzel eat? His breath stinks.
What? I mean, they're not great. That's not a great horse. It's a pretty one, though. I mean, should I try? Oh, look at all of that. I guess that's all his armor. That was well equipped there. Alright, what's going on over here? Hey, that's a pretty horse right there. Let's see. It's a decent horse.
My humble respect.
Talk to the knobs, not us commoners.
Feed the pigs, weed the beds, fix the roof, stitch my clothes. I don't have no time for chat.
I mean, should I race? I don't know.
I'll race.
The race is from here to Nebakov Mill. That's down the path there and to the right after the little of the mill, there's this granary in front of the dike. And behind that, a willow tree. You go between the granary and the willow and then back to the... You'll be taking on Hertel. He's our best horseman, so you'll have your... None of us can beat him, but if you manage to, I'll give you one of our finest saddles, whatever the cost.
That's fair. Let's do it.
Great. I'll call Hertel and you can get cracking.
Quick! Go! A lot of time's passed. Sir Hans's meeting is most likely over. I should wait for him at the stables.
Okay.
Go! Go!
Come on. It's probably a mistake. Probably a mistake. Come on. All right, so next right. There we go.
Go! Quick!
Hey, come on.
Quick! Go! Quick!
Pebbles, come on. And this is where we come back and find that Capon's been killed.
Go!
Oh, you don't, boy?
Quick!
Oh my gosh, I lost it the last second. Are you serious?
Whoa! Whoa!
Well, you gave it a go, but I reckon you could beat him getting away from his guard duty for a... Hertel won the race. But all...
I'd like to ask the...
Sorry,
But that ain't possible. Like I said, his lordship wants...
I understand. You can't be soft on...
That's right. Farewell, good sir.
It's a good thing you've come. We're all finished here. Now back to Trotsky. Time to get back in the saddle.
Anything else here?
Excellent! My favorite retainer and protector just when I need him. The mission is fulfilled. It was a good meeting. In fact, we had a nice long chat. Sir Jaromier is a pleasant fellow, and he promised to send some men to help Lord von Bergow, of course. So we got what we came for. What about you? Did you have fun?
You could put it like that. And I saw some very strange things that make no sense at all. Everything about that fortress is damned fishy.
Really? Like what?
They're not so loud.
The horses, you mean?
One of the local villagers was very keen to talk. He said Sir Jaromier never had such a big garrison till now. The mercenaries arrived a while ago, at his invitation, they say, but he hasn't seen any sign of Sir Jaromier since. Another thing I noticed is that they look a lot meaner than normal lads. He was very furtive about telling me. And then he scarpered, before anyone could accuse him of telling tales.
Well, that may seem a bit odd, but Nebakov explained everything. He hired mercenaries to defend the fortress.
Wait, that's not all.
All right. You can tell me on the way.
Give me a moment.
Henry.
Please, trust my judgment.
All right, but make it quick. And above all, I don't want any more trouble. We're here because of von Bergow's business, not for some godforsaken fortress. Got that?
Sure.
I won't wait forever. If you don't turn up in time, you can catch up with me on the way, or we'll meet back at Trotsky. But I won't be pleased. You're supposed to ensure my safety.
Well, let's go see what we can see. And nothing new looks like on that. How can I get down here?
Can I help you?
Yeah, I want
Thanks
to talk.
for the herbs. And the rest.
Christ!
Wouldn't it be better if you left? Something
Yeah, I'm
might go
going.
missing, and then there'll be trouble.
Can we talk, sir?
Can I help you?
What's going on here? Michael.
Can I help you?
Okay, fine, let's go.
Can I help you?
Guess I laid my bed, now it's time to lie in it. Let's go, Hans.
I'm here, Sir Hans.
At last. Yo, this place again. Oh, it makes my blood run cold. But it's good we're back safe. What you told me on the way about Nebakov was interesting. And definitely fishy. Good work. We should report it to Lord von Bergow.
Of course. Let's see him at once.
Welcome back, Sir Hans. Henry?
Greetings, sir.
I'm glad you got back safe and sound. Now let's get down to business. Lord Capon, what news do you bring from Sir Jaromier? How many of his men can I count on?
First of all, Sir Jaromier sends his respectful greetings, sir. And he says he will pray for your good health. He was most troubled by the news about the ambush on your company. He promised 2 armored horsemen and 3 infantry bowmen. Nevertheless, while I was negotiating with him, Henry took a look around the fortress and became somewhat suspicious.
Very suspicious, sir.
I'm listening.
There are lots of horses stabled outside Nebakov. Suspiciously many. More almost than at the Semine stud, I'd say.
That's true. I noticed that as well. So Jaromier has a regular army of horses there.
And they can't explain where they got the horses from. Everyone had a different story. And when I asked about it, they got all flustered.
Even Embark himself, actually. He got quite twitchy when I asked about it.
Well, well. Strange indeed. It seems that something fishy really is going on. It is good that you are so observant, gentlemen. Is that all?
Nope.
I spoke to one of the villagers. He said there's a large band of mercenaries at Nebakov now, and they often ride out into the countryside.
Yes. Nebak hired mercenaries to protect the fortress. I spoke to him about them.
So Jaromier has hired mercenaries to protect the fortress? But he only sends me 5 men?
The villager was scared to death of those mercenaries. He would only talk to me in secret.
Well, Henry, you have convinced me. It seems something serious is going on at Nebakov. And we will have to get to the bottom of it. Which we might be able to do surprisingly soon, with a bit of luck. Because we haven't been idle either. We caught one of those bastards who ambushed us.
What? How?
A stroke of luck, more than anything. He's under lock and key down in the dungeons.
And? Did you get anything out of him, sir?
It turns out he's a tough nut to crack. My men haven't yet got a word out of him.
What about torture, sir?
That is just it. The men are superstitious. They say unclean work fits only for an executioner, and it seems we don't have one here. So they just beat him a little. But the bastard certainly knows how to hold his tongue.
Damn!
I thought you might also be interested in what he knows. He's most likely from the same band that attacked you. I don't know what you think about such superstitions, Lord Capon. But if you want to try and get something out of him, I will not hold you back. Make him tell you where his gang hides out, and I will be in your debt. And if someone in the region is helping them, I want to know who.
That's an offer that's hard to resist, Sir Otto. I have a whole list of questions for that scoundrel, and superstitions mean nothing to me.
All the instruments you need are right there. Make him regret the day he took up arms against us.
Hey, Let's go hardcore.
I'm surprised how tender-hearted your men are. Especially after what that band did to you and your captain. But I haven't forgotten. We'll get it out of him. The hard way, if need be.
I'm glad to hear it. You have already surprised me once or twice. So I'm interested to see if you can do it again. And if not, I shall just hang the bastard. As a warning to the others. Nevertheless, while we are dealing with nuisances, did you notice anything suspicious on my estate while I was away? Something that might put us on the trail of those scoundrels, say.
I'm afraid I can't help you there, sir. While you were away, I spent my time, hunting. And after that, I was a guest in your cellars.
That's true. And you, Henry?
Oh, I saw so much. Let's see. Young Semine is really suspicious. And the miller's my friend, so...
A strange thing happened. Young Semine rushed off from his own wedding as soon as the ceremony was over. He left his bride there. On their wedding night. The poor girl was devastated.
Interesting. That was around the time your company was attacked, was it not?
You are right. That is truly strange coincidence. Young older. I don't like where this is going. But we have to uncover the truth. I hope the answers are waiting for us below. In the dungeon. Now, to more pleasant business. My personal bodyguard, Lord Bartosz, also known as Black Bartosz, came back from Prague with me. An outstanding swordsman, among other things. So if you want to take your mind off things, or fancy some training, as my esteemed guest, he will be at your service. You will most likely find him at the sword-fighting arena in the outer fortifications. For you, Henry, he will have a gift from my personal armory, as a token of my gratitude for your services.
Thank you, sir.
All right, good deal. What does our journal say? So we just finished back in the saddle. I escorted my lord safely back to Trotsky Castle. Capon relayed the message at Nebakov, and I took a look around because something smelled fishy. I shared my suspicions with Lord von Bergow, and he grudgingly agreed with me, even promised me a reward. What he does with this information is up to him, but I consider this chapter closed. Probably could have found out more, but spent all that time with that lady. Probably a bad idea. So Necessary Evil is the next main quest, and it says, who are all the people involved in the ambush of von Bergow, and where are the bandits hiding out? We offered to try and interrogate the prisoner for von Bergow, but before we start, it would be good to talk to Capon about it.
What do you think about it?
Are you talking about the torturing?
What else? Seems to me you were all too willing to do that dirty work.
What was I supposed to do? It was a goodwill gesture. What's more, we finally have a chance to put the screws on someone who at least has some answers. Besides, from what you said, you don't particularly mind dirty work.
I don't have a good feeling about it.
Look at it another way. We're doing von Bergow a favor by doing this. You know what that means, right? He'll be indebted to us. And maybe we'll come to terms with him. It's worth a try.
What'll we do? I mean, we're not going to actually torture someone, are we?
Maybe we won't even have to if he sings. But you heard von Bergow. We can't back out now.
I don't even know how to torture properly.
I don't even know how to torture badly. For things like that, nobles have minions.
Only now the minions are...
Us. True. Come on. Let's get it over with as quickly as we can.
Okay.
When's the last time you bathed?
At Christmas? Washing more would be a vanity.
Be that as it may, my nose would surely appreciate it. Is it really decent for a woman to stink like that?
What if the water makes me sick?
Why would it make you sick?
Who was that talking up there?
Torturing people. What have I gotten myself into?
Greetings, sir.
Oh, God.
Let's do it.
Grab the door handle and let's go.
New blood? Did the last two get tired?
We're not Trotsky guards.
I don't give a f*** who you are. I still won't tell you anything.
Lord von Bergow thinks otherwise.
Aye? Then all three of you can go and hold hands on your way to hell.
Ha ha! We've got a joker here. Who are you?
Nobody important.
That's for us to judge, if you wouldn't mind.
And who are you, if you're not guards?
I'm Henry.
My name is Henry. And this is Hans Capon.
Sir Hans Capon to you.
We're here at the behest of Laura von Bergow, but we're not his soldiers.
Vermin just the same.
You know what? Let's try it the easy way. If you tell us what we want to know, nothing will happen to you.
Bastard!
This is going nowhere. You know, my friend here is a blacksmith's son. And he knows well what to do with things like these tongues here.
You won't get anything out of me. Bigger men have tried. So take those tongues and shove them up your arse, you horse and traitor!
They won't fit me, but they might fit you. Should we try?
Anything. Just spare me the jokes, please.
Let's do what we came to do. You can see there's no point in fooling around with him. Now you're going to talk, you louse. Understand?
I'm not saying anything. Do as you will.
Someone must be in charge of everything. I want to know who.
Fuck off!
Okay. Let's use our golden tongue here.
Your leader. Who is he? You think you can impress him, do you? By how heroic and tough you are. But you know how it really is? You're nothing to them. They've probably written you off long ago. Am I right?
Exactly.
The world is full of ingratitude. You're here trying to hold your tongue like a monk under a vow of silence, and they couldn't care less.
Well, there's some truth in that. I don't know him very well. They call him Jan.
Is that it?
I really don't know nothing. I ain't been with him long. But he seems like a straight-up bloke. He's got good ideas, and nobody would dare to go against him.
Somebody in the region must be helping you.
I'll tell you no more. Nothing. Go and crawl back to your von Bergow.
You must tell me. After all, he's the one responsible for your suffering. If it weren't for him, you wouldn't be rotting here.
That's a load of bollocks!
Oh, is it? If he really wanted to help you, von Bergow wouldn't come out of it alive. I want that bastard's name, now!
Kurva!
The name, say the name!
Older! Semine!
The groom! That's why he left his own
Seriously.
wedding.
And what about the others? Once von Bergow finds out...
All hell will break loose! But the people from the fortress are innocent! They know nothing!
Gnarly. Agnes. Good lord.
If you tell him, their blood will be on your hands.
Von Bergow isn't a madman. He'll meet justice out fairly.
My arse!
Why did you ambush us? Over by Rock Tower Pond.
That was you? I knew I saw you somewhere before. And I'm sorry it wasn't for the last time.
You slaughtered a party of messengers, you goddamn monsters, my innocent men!
In war, no one is innocent. All of you on von Bergov's side deserve to die.
They were our friends.
You filth! What? Satisfied now?
I'll show you.
You murdered my people, so enjoy this, you sack of...
You're not worth the effort. I think the interrogation is over.
We'll see what Lord von Bergow has to say about it.
Go to hell! And von Bergow too. I pray someone will send you there. Soon.
How do you feel?
Well, I can't say I feel too good about it. But in the end, it wasn't all that horrible. I mean, you had to squeeze him a bit. But I'm glad it didn't go too far.
He told us something, didn't he?
Well, that some fella called Jan is in charge. But what he came out with in the end about that Semine being an ally, I just can't understand it. Why, for God's sake, has Semine turned against von Bergow? It's open rebellion.
Do you think the others in the fortress are in on it? Old Semine, Gnarly.
I hope they're innocent. But either way, it looks like a terrible mess.
What to do here? I mean, it's not our place to keep quiet here. We were sent to do a job, we did a job. We're gonna tell what we know.
There's nothing to be done. We must tell von Bergow what's really going on with Semine.
Don't think he'll be very pleased. Either way, we should go and see him as soon as possible and not drag things out. He's surely already waiting for us impatiently.
And we'll do that next time. Until then, be good.